Hey, good morning. It's 5:30 Drive. It's John Edelson. It is Tuesday, November 6th, coming to you live from Lifetime Fitness in Laguna Niguel. Getting ready to go to spin class this morning. It starts at 5:45, so I got about 15 minutes. This will only take about 5 minutes. I want to talk about intermittent fasting again real quick. It's going great so far. One day in, I feel good. I felt alert. I got a little hungry around 9 o'clock this morning, or yesterday morning, but didn't eat till 10. I was drinking just black coffee, that's okay, and a bunch of water, and it kind of kept me full and satiated, and I felt pretty good. And then I started off when I ate with some vegetables and an avocado, a little high fat, and then some chicken, some steak, and some vegetables. So just had normal meals after that. But intermittent fasting's going pretty good so far. I'm actually, one day in, and I feel great. I'm on the 16-8, so I don't eat for 16 hours. I eat during 8-hour window from 10 to 6. And still trying to take in around 1,800 to 2,000 calories. I'm still trying to lose fat. So that's my next goal I'm working towards right now. So that's it for that. I want to talk about long-term goals again. So I got so excited about that last night. I was working on my long-term goals. One of my goals is to be able to work from anywhere in the world in the next 10 years. So 10 years from now, I don't want to be tied down to just doing sales. I want to be doing coaching and have a team and do other things. So I had to break that down into smaller goals to get there so I meet my goal in 10 years. So I asked Hunter last night. I said, Hunter's 15. I said, where do you want to be in 10 years? He said, well, I'd like to have my own TV show and be doing stand-up comedy. I'm like, that's great. So in order to get there in 10 years, good morning, Zach Dominguez. Where do you have to be in 5 years to do that? I said, well, in 5 years I'll be 20, so I should probably be at UCLA Drama School and getting my degree and be on stage quite a bit and doing a lot of stand-up comedy. I said, that's a great 5-year goal. So when you're 20, okay, so what do you have to do in the next year to get to that goal? He said, well, I need to bring my grades up, and I need to have some kind of a stand-up routine together, maybe a 10, 15-minute routine all put together. And I said, that's great. So what do you have to do in the next month or so to do that? He said, well, I need to do 1 minute a week, I guess, to get 10 minutes down in the next 10 weeks, or 2 minutes a week, to get a 10-minute routine down in the next 5 weeks, and then practice that. So 2019, I have it all down, and I can adjust and change. I said, great, what about your grades? He said, I need to study a little more, get my grades up, just A's and B's, no C's on there, so I can get into UCLA for one. So giving him that long-term vision of where he wants to be in 10 years, and where he needs to be in 5 years, in 3 years, in 1 year, and we break it down to what does he need to do today to get to those goals in 10 years. So I think that's an awesome exercise to do with your kids. We tried it with Bryce, who's 7. I said, where do you want to be in 10 years? He said, I want to be in high school. So I guess it really kind of works your way through high school automatically. It's kind of a given. So it didn't work as well for the 7-year-old. But think about doing that with your kids or yourself. Figure out a long-term goal. I spent 40 years of my life just floundering. I didn't really have any goals. I was a restaurant manager. I bartended. I did real estate on the side. I just kind of didn't really know what I was doing for the first 40 years. Just kind of lost. Never really had a real focus. And now I'm totally focused on where I want to be and what I want to do and how to get there. So I feel great. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you have an awesome Tuesday. I am walking into spin class here in about 5 minutes. I'm going to get started, and it's going to be an awesome day. Hey, guys, you're awesome. I love you. Ellie, thanks for coming on today. Zach, thank you. And you guys have an awesome day. And I love you very much. Bye, guys.